The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings. Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here. Cousins looking to put it up right away. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 1st down. Here's Cousins. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. To the air again, it's Cousins. Well, the man is Osborne. He's got it. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Cousins. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. And that flag accepted. Now for the point after. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. To the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Second and 5 now. Tua. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football, and they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
The two are going to try and throw for it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. He's at the 50.
Now there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Che0 now out of his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Defensive back and made almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. Oh, what a juke into space. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense The next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it up. And the Vikings are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far. They just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
This is Smith with the ground. A first down throw for Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw it is Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. He was brought down by Nick Needham. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 5 now. Cousins. He finds his man complete. It's Osborne. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Cousins on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Osborne. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing. Cousins. He finds his man complete. It's Osborne. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Back to the ground, Cook. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop them on 3rd down. Here's Cousins. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown Vikings. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. It's a big play there for Miami. 64 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a one-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Again, it's Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Fourth down, Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On 1st down, Tagovailoa being chased out left. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run right side with Mostert. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts of running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner. And a lot of people look at them going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them, got the ball right back for them. So nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
On 2nd down, Cook. And this will be a Vikings 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Here's Cook again. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Osborne. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Second and 4 at the 11-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. And a quick throw here that's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Che0 an 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're taking an extra point now, the ball's stopped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Cook up the gut. And some space here. 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. So an important drive for them there. And they're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only 1 score. But you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
And he will get into the end zone. It's 2 points and also a 2-score advantage as the lead swells to 9. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.